All right, so welcome to This Works Marketing, where we're on the set. We're shooting a new direct response commercial, performance response commercial for one of the largest fitness brands in the world. And This Works Marketing is a platform that we have that we're taking on and going into cutting edge marketing strategies for today, tomorrow, and in the future. And we are talking about those strategies and how it can help you in your business at any time, especially now and in the future. My name is Ken Carey. I'm the executive producer and co-founder of Script to Screen. We've done over $6 million in sales for our clients. And really, today's conversation I wanted to talk to you about, and it just became very evident specifically with Facebook. Now, Facebook, as you know, this week had a little breach. And it caused, a market, downtrend in their business. According to Financial Post, it was $70 billion lost in 10 days. $70 billion lost in 10 days. So really, what does that mean? What that means is that as an advertiser, as an advertising platform, it was always, that was a very secure place to do your advertising. But when this breach happened, big companies like Pep Boys, Tesla, Mozilla, big companies pulled off of Facebook, took all their advertising off their business pages, everything. Well, think about the companies and the people that they touched. That could be tens of millions of people, which now means Facebook advertising is not reaching those tens of millions of dollars because of these breaches. Well, that creates a problem. If you're an advertiser and you're spending a lot of your money, a lot of your advertising spend on Facebook and on social media, you've just lost a potential of millions of customers. Well, that's not good. You're losing money when that happens. And the reason I bring this up today, not only because it is very topical, it gives me an opportunity to talk to you about how important it is to diversify your message. So, social media and having a social media plan is extremely important. We all understand that. But as this happened this week, who knows if that's going to happen again in the future? And what's Facebook's plan going to be to work against that? Are they going to change algorithms? I mean, what's going to happen? And they're a smart company, and they're going to do what they need to do to protect their advertisers. But it affects you as a business owner. So I want to talk about the importance of diversifying your message, and that's why you want to have a strategy that has a mix of television, it has a mix of maybe even radio, it has a mix of online presence with shoppable videos and things that you're doing on YouTube, and you're going to want to be doing social media. But if you have all your eggs in one basket in social media, something like this really affects your business big time. So being able to have something on television and being able to really control your message and talk about demonstrating your product, talk about experts that validate what you're doing, like I was saying here today. So we're on set and we're at a break right now, but we're shooting this fitness product, and we have experts, and we have the founder of the company here today. And if you can have that message going out all the time to your customer, wherever they're at, whether on TV, whether on social media, whether on YouTube, whether on online, whether on radio, that's going to be extremely important. So that's really what I just want you to think about, the importance of diversifying your message, putting the message together in exactly the way that you want to do it. When you're talking about performance response, you're creating that problem that your potential customers having, the solution that you're going to be providing, being able to demonstrate why your product is different and why it's better, being able to talk about your unique selling proposition, being able to talk to customers that have a good experience with your product, and creating a value proposition to get customers that could be looking and turn them into consumers, someone who's shopping to somebody who actually wants to buy. So in essence, and again, I've said it from the beginning, but try to have your advertising message or your marketing message, your content, diversified, and give yourself the ability to be nimble. So if you're all in on social media and something like this Facebook breach happens to you, and you have all your eggs in one basket, you're losing money every minute of the day you're not advertising if that's what you've been doing. How does that accumulate? What does that turn into over a week's time, 2 weeks' time? And when does Facebook actually, stabilize off that? And when do these advertisers come back to the platform to get potentially, tens of millions of more customers back on the platform? So at this point, after about a week, these companies have not gotten back. So again, that you're not in, you're missing opportunities when things like these happen. So when you're on television, when you have all this working at the same time, you're not missing those opportunities, because now you can shift back to television that you weren't doing on social media, and you're not losing the potential of those customers. So you just really have to think about today about how things change so quickly and how it could affect your business really, really quickly. So, as I finish up today, and we're out on this shoot, and we're creating this content that is going to be, Facebook ads, it's going to be, YouTube ads, it's going to be on digital, it's going to be on all different platforms, it's going to be on television. We're creating this ad to diversify itself through all platforms and always be able to be nimble at any time that we need to be. So, as everybody's talking, I'm on the set over here. That's okay. It's all good. We're just live. No big deal. So that's what I really want you to do. I want you to think about how you need to be smart, how you need to be thinking about your advertising and being nimble, having the opportunity to be nimble, and putting together a good solid message over all platforms. So listen, I hope this was helpful for you. I just really want you to be thinking about always being at the right place at the right time with the right message wherever you need to be, and being able to change those messages wherever you want, being able to change platforms, because every minute that you're off one platform, you could potentially be losing money. So who knows where it's all going to go. And like I said, Facebook is a very smart company. They're going to make some changes. But when do these advertisers go back onto the platform, and when does that start affecting you? It affects you right away, and you're missing, like I said, millions, potentially tens of millions of customers. And are you really getting the best bang for your buck? Do you know that you're missing? Do you know how to figure that out? I don't know. Only you know. But when you add, a television in short form and long form, you can be very, very specific with your message, and you're not going to be losing those customers. But again, you're going to want to be it all wants to be synergistic. So I hope that was helpful for you. We always want to keep you, on top of what's happening in advertising and in performance response specifically. And if you have any questions or comments that, especially the things that you'd like to know about when it comes to how performance response marketing could help you in your business and the benefits of it, come check us out at scriptedscreen.com. We'd love to, help you through those questions you may have. But that's pretty much today. I got to get back. We're crew's coming back. We got to get back rolling again. But thanks for your time. Really, really appreciate it. And until next week. My name's Ken Carey, and you all have a good day.